This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole. It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain at 4 under. The second hole here at Oak Hill is known as Breather, but don't be fooled by the moniker. This one has some teeth. At 405 yards, it is not overly long, but a tee shot here needs to be precise because the fairway is narrow and lined with bunkers on both sides. The missed fairway at one didn't hurt him, but this, a much better tee shot as he is safely in the fairway. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. The third here is a long par 3 at 230 yards. It's protected by 2 bunkers left and 2 more short and right. But the biggest concern here is making sure you get enough carry over an aggressive false front, because just about anything that lands in the front third of the green won't be staying there for too long. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at a right to left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
That's a mishit, misjudgment, and maybe another missed putt coming up. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the fourth now, the only par 5 on this opening 9, and at 615 yards, the longest on the course. It is a stout test. Bunkers and out-of-bounds loom on the right side of the fairway, with trees running along the left. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Not much left here for birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he'll get it into red figures for the day at 1 under par, 5 under overall. The 5th hole here at Oak Hill is entirely new as of a recent renovation. Inspired by the original 6th hole, it checks in at an even 180 yards. 4 bunkers in total ring this plateaued green. If your tee shot doesn't wind up on the putting surface, par becomes a risky proposition at best. Okay, that one's dancing. A look here at birdie.
Yeah, Rich, this is going to be a really slow one because we're going right back up that slope, but it's straight, so pace the priority.
Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 5 under. Now to the 6th, which in fact was the old 5th hole here in years gone by. It's a long par 4 at a full 500 yards. Allen's Creek, which we saw on hole 1, makes an appearance here as well. This is the number 1 handicap hole, so par is a very good score. This starting toward the right side.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. The 7th now is a par 4 at 460 yards. Allen's Creek runs up the right side of the hole before darting directly across the fairway. The approach is a tough one too, uphill to one of the more challenging greens on the entire golf course. No issues here. That is into the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Oh, yeah. Never mind the up and down. That is a different kind of up and down. Up, out of the bunker, and down into the hole. The 8th hole checks in at 430 yards. After dealing with narrow landing zones on the previous 2 holes, players here no doubt appreciate a large driving area here at 8. 3 deep greenside bunkers guard against a very large green that can yield a 3-putt if the approach is not accurate. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot.
This from about 10 feet.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And that'll move him to 7 under par. The final hole on Oak Hill's front side is this one, the 480-yard 9th. This is a demanding uphill dogleg right featuring a fairway that gets narrower the farther a tee shot travels. Players will want to avoid going right, as a tee shot in that direction could lead to being blocked out by trees, or worse yet, wind up out of bounds. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, 135 yards left to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
That might have come off a little bit on the heel because it came up well short.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. We begin the back 9 here at Oak Hill with a 430-yard par 4 10th. This hole runs somewhat parallel to the first, so that means Allen's Creek is once again an issue, as indeed it crosses the 10th fairway at right about the 300-yard mark.
Well, that was a great tee shot, but when you're that far down there, the fairways get a little narrow. Just finished in the first cut.
Now this Iona from just off the fairway.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay at 7 under. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard 11th. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill, and plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. The par 4 12th is a visually intimidating one. It's not long by most standards at an even 400 yards, but 2 bunkers have been added in the landing area off the tee, so precision is a key.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
15 feet away.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here could lead to a birdie.
No fairway here, this one in that rough.
Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result.
So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
Well, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he's back within 2 with 5 holes remaining. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14th. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. Total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course.
No laying up with that swing. This is all or nothing.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. The 15th now, the final par 3 of the round, features a plateaued green with 2 front bunkers and another one left. This is a tough hole, unless your name is Michael Block. Remember, he was able to fly his tee shot into the cup for the unlikeliest of aces in the final round of his incredible run in 2023. And this is looking really good. Okay, safely aboard. Chance now for another birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And that's going to set up a sprint to the finish. He's one back with 3 to go. The final 3-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided at all costs.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
This now his second from just off the fairway. How about the level of shot making going on right now? That is very tidy right there. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And things are getting bunched at the top. He pulls to within one with 2 holes to go. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation. That's a good drive right there at 17, and that'll leave him with a chance to get something close and maybe grab a share of the lead. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
This is a 9-footer.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot to a green protected by 4 bunkers and watched over by the classic Tudor clubhouse above. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will make this a final round, 63, a spectacular round of golf. Well, Frank, our featured golfer looking for that first major title, it won't come this week, but I think this is the kind of effort that says it won't be long.
It was a great achievement in my book. You know that you're so close.
it.